from the Oak Wall Studios in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Hello, this is Jesse Oakley III, and welcome to the Oak Zone, where we provide positive words of wisdom for you. That's right, you, the happy people. Now, Monday through Friday, I will share with you a plethora of positive words of wisdom on my show, The Oak Zone, with Jesse Oakley III. But today, it's not Sunday morning, it's actually Saturday morning. It's for the special edition of The Oak Zone Sunday Morning Chat Series. I know it's a lot, but we're just going to go ahead and take it in. But here on the Sunday Morning Chat Series, I will interview a plethora of positive people that are making a big difference in their community. Whether they are speakers, writers, yoga instructors, business people, organ donors, animal rescue volunteers, you hear from them here on the Sunday Morning Chat Series. And today, we got ourselves a fantastic show. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I look for every type of positive person that I could find in the community that are making a huge difference. And today, that's right, you will not be disappointed. I've had with me none other than a lovely lady that is making a big difference in the medical field. And we do have with us for today, who is April Allen Carter, who is a RT and an RCP. Hey, April, how's it going?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for coming to the Sunday morning chat series for this Saturday. And if without any further delay, let's chat. All right.
All right. Well,
All right. The first question I have for you is what is an RCP and an RT, and what does that person do?
an RCP is a respiratory care practitioner, and an RT is a respiratory therapist. Those titles are actually interchangeable. And what we do is we help people that can't breathe, be it from a simple breathing treatment, breathing exercises, up to the point of putting them on a ventilator.
Wow, that's quite fantastic. That's quite interesting. Oh my goodness. How did you get your start in this type of business?
I actually fell into it by accident. Um, Most of my classmates did not know that my last year of high school, I was pregnant and I spent a lot of time in the hospital. And I was really amazed at the care that I got and the nurses. So I said, hey, I'm going to go be a nurse. And then I went into the ICU as a nursing assistant and saw these respiratory therapists. And I thought that they were amazing. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do that instead.
All
So
right.
I've been pretty much clinical bedside since I was 19.
Amazing. That is really fantastic. Now, what were some of the challenges that you faced when it comes to dealing with the business that you're in?
Um, no matter how long you do it, you try to stay emotionally detached. Doesn't always work out, especially in this last year. Cried a lot of tears, saw a lot of death, and had to push through it.
Oh my.
So that's definitely a challenge. They recommend that you find an outlet, be it reading or knitting or whatever it is that you do. Talk to somebody if necessary.
Right. That's quite interesting. Now, what were some of the best moments that you experienced in this field?
Um, well, most recently I passed a an exam just for nothing more than the letters behind my name. So it was the adult critical care specialty. So I just passed that. Um, about 2 years ago, there was a couple following myself and my husband through the grocery store, and the husband approaches my husband and says, your wife saved my wife's life. And that's kind of really good to
I
hear.
tell you, that is quite fantastic. I definitely get stories like that because the moment that you make a difference, people are going to remember that for a long time. And that is such an amazing job that you do for your work. It's truly fantastic. Oh my goodness. Now, April, if an aspiring person wants to do what you're doing, if they want to be in your shoes and they are inspired and amazed and says, you know what, I want to do what she's doing. What type of advice would you give for that type of aspiring person?
It's rewarding and study, lots and lots of study. You can't make it out to be more than what it truly is. And at UMC, we're also a teaching hospital. I get students multiple times during my work week, and kind of I make it easy for them. They pull out their hair, they're screaming, I don't understand. You have to dummy it down, for lack of a better description, to where a 5-year-old would understand it. And when they figure it and that light bulb moment comes on, then it's like, yeah, you make it easy. Don't see more into it. It's just big words. Make it childlike.
All right. And pulling out people's hair, believe me, I know about pulling my own hair out. So I definitely can relate to that big time. Now, is there anywhere that people can go to know more about the RCP and RT and what it can go to apply or do anything else like that?
Well, there's 3 different schools that I'm aware of right now. The first one is, of course, CSN. And from what I understand now, they do have a bachelor's program in respiratory. There's also Carrington College, which has been around for at least 12, 14 years now. And then you've also got the Pima Medical Institute that also offers the respiratory therapy program.
Okay, for those people that missed it, do not fret because the links for these types of schools will be in the description below. So once you're done watching this interview, you can check out the following links and apply for this type of wonderful field at the description right below. Now I got to tell you, April, time flies when you're having so much fun, and there are happy people out there that are amazed by the different stories that you shared with us today. And it is that point in time for shout outs. Now, if you can offer shout outs to anybody for making us all this possible, who you offer your shout outs to?
Everybody, because without everybody, then nothing's possible.
All right. Shout out to everybody. It's truly fantastic. Okay, now there are so many people that are going to watch this episode and this video, and they'll be in awe, they'll be amazed, and they'll be inspired by what's been going on with this type of field and the experience that you shared for today. If you could offer some solid words of wisdom for my crew, and my crew is called the Happy People, what would those words of wisdom be?
Always be who you are and always be happy.
All right. Always be who you are and always be what you're happy. And I tell you what, April, that is a perfect bookend to this wonderful interview. And I got to tell you, on behalf of all the happy people that are all over the world, I want to cordially thank you for taking the time to be on this special Saturday edition of the Oakley Sunday Morning Chat Series.
Thank you for having me.
All right. And this concludes this episode of the Oakley Sunday Morning Chat Series. If you want more plethora of positivity, go to YouTube, type in the name Jesse Oakley III, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, like, comment, and share these videos with other happy people that you know. And if you go to my YouTube channel, Jesse Oakley III, just click on the link to the Sunday Morning Chat Series, where I get to hear past interviews I did with a plethora of positive people that are making a big difference, like my friend April. And this concludes this episode of the Oak Zone Sunday Morning Chat Series, the special Saturday edition. Until next time, happy people, you take care and have yourself a fantastic day. Bye.
Bye.